With us today are Ross Molyneux and Heather Whiteside from our ESG team in Financial Services. So Ross, maybe if I start with yourself. Ross, what major changes are you seeing or have you seen over the last 12 months?
If I think of the last 12 months, John, it's very much a case of evolution, not revolution. If you think of us as customers, as investors, as regulators, our ESG awareness, our interest, our education is growing all the time, and we're really expecting higher standards and a similar trajectory to broader society from our financial services firms. What this means is financial services firms need to be really crisp on their strategy, on their commitments, and also on their people.
And are you seeing, Ross, are you seeing any key themes?
For me, 3 key themes at the moment. The first being net zero. If 2021 was the year of the commitment via COP26, then 2022 has been the year where the rubber hit the road and firms have actually started to operationalise this. The second key theme, greenwashing. Firms are very, very conscious about potentially over-egging or misinterpreting their green credentials. And thirdly, the rise of social. So firms being very conscious of their social impact, their social value, and also human rights and modern slavery.
So this is fantastic. So on that social piece and specifically human rights, Heather, if I may bring you in a little bit. So Heather, why is it important for our clients to embed social and specifically human rights considerations into their business strategy?
It's a good question, John. I think there's a couple of reasons. Firstly, external stakeholders expect it of businesses. So your NGOs, your governments, your regulators, and your customers increasingly expect you to have a cohesive organizational strategy for human rights and modern slavery, which goes beyond the kind of piecemeal approaches that some organizations take within their business at the moment. But the second reason is that the consequences of getting it wrong are so enormous. If you are implicated as a business in issues of modern slavery and human trafficking, or fatalities due to poor health and safety, or discrimination against vulnerable customer groups, then the reputational consequences for your business are huge, but also increasingly the personal consequences for the senior leaders in those organizations.
So I'm hearing expectations, consequences, but are there any opportunities for our clients, for businesses who choose to focus on human rights?
There are actually, and clients ask us that a lot. A few of the key ones are the ability to attract and retain high quality staff who care about these issues, the ability to attract and retain new customer groups, often in younger demographics. We also see commercial motivations, such as ratings agencies increasingly considering social issues and human rights and modern slavery particularly. And I guess finally, investor confidence can be boosted massively by your response to these issues as an organisation.
Heather, thank you. That's fantastic. One more question, if I may. Key takeaway for our clients in this space?
For business leaders, I would say get the core foundational elements of a strong human rights programme in place, which means publishing a strategy and ambition, identifying your key risks, and implementing effective due diligence processes within all of your business relationships.
Thank you so much. Ross, back to you. What would you say would be the key takeaways for our clients?
Simplistically, ESG is a huge waterfront. It can appear intimidating. Get started now, break it into bite-sized chunks, be that 2 to 5 years initially.
Incredibly insightful. Thank you both so much. Thank you.